Hey guys, it's Josh Ansley. So I'm actually just walking back from shooting the vlog, but I wanted to put this in real fast because I forgot to say I want to do another Q&A. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. You can leave them in the comments on the Facebook or comments on the YouTube, or you can private message me. You can leave your name. I will use your name unless you want it to be anonymous. If you want it to be anonymous because you have a question you think could benefit others as well, it could be as intense and fucked up and twisted and crazy as you want it to be, or it can be silly and fun. It can be just my opinions on things. It can be about, yoga, about my personal life, about music, about trauma, about fucking whatever, the ridiculous shit I have to say. And I'll choose whether to use it or not. And if you do want to also just keep it private entirely, you can just send me a question and we can converse that way too if you need any help with anything. So enjoy the vlog. Peace! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of I Am I. My name is Joshua Ansley. I hope the water's not too loud. I thought it would be kind of relaxing maybe. It's like Bruce Lee said, be like water. It can flow or it can crack. Be like water. Right, so water is an amazing element. It's one of what we consider usually, traditionally, 4 elements. The spirit or ether. So we look at all these different elements that we're composed of, same as the earth. I mean, we really are just microcosms of this beautiful earth. So we have, they say 70 or 80% water in our bodies. So that's always to make sure that we get enough water too, because it's the foundation of so much of who we are, Just the same way that the earth is covered with 70 or 80% water. And they actually say that when we meditate, our brain wavelength approaches that of the electromagnetic field of the earth. I think it's 8 megahertz. I could totally be making that shit up, but I'm making all this shit up, right? Anyway, but I think it's absolutely fascinating. I mean, that we are literally ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We come from the earth, and to the earth we return in these 4 tangible elements. We're given back, and we become food for other creatures. But also then that ether, that spirit returns to something. And as we align ourselves, with these different elements, so as we align ourselves with Mother Nature, with Mother Earth, there's more than just the 4 tangible elements. I think it's pretty fascinating to recognize that in the electromagnetic field of the earth, we're talking scientifically here, we're not talking woo, of course it's always woo, me, but in the electromagnetic field of the earth, there are what they call ley lines, right? And these are magnetic fields, magnetic lines of energy through the earth's crust. And so, just like in the body, we talk about the chakra system, right? And people are like, well, I don't really believe in that. It's like, there's not really nothing to believe in or not. I'm going to get into the chakras at another time, but it's quite simply, there is electricity undeniably flowing through your body. That's what brings us this life. That's what's flowing through our nervous system and sending messages back and forth, right? And these nerve ganglia are where a lot of electricity is bundling up. So a lot of energy. Now this is still, it's physical energy, but this is kind of the correlation, right? So basically it's places of heightened energy within the body. So the same thing happens in the Earth's surface, where there's electromagnetic field, electromagnetic lines called ley lines flowing through the surface. Right? So it's pretty cool to recognize that there are actually centers in the earth where we can visit, and there will be higher electricity, higher energy sources there. And what happens is when you get holy places, these sacred spots, it's where ley lines in the earth intersect. Right? So it happens all over. Like Glastonbury, England is a sacred space that is crossing over some major ley lines, and there's a lot of them all over the earth. But then when the really major ley lines cross over, you have the centers, like really, really dynamic places like Egypt, where the pyramids are and things like that. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I just find it incredibly interesting that as we recognize ourselves to be microcosms of this macrocosm, right? And we see this just goes back to like who we really are, understanding at our core that we are more than just what we think and what we consider to be on a daily basis. So as we get back into understanding our connection with the earth, we take for granted our breath. And again, I'm going to do another one about breath. It's so fucking beautiful, breath, you know? But we take it for granted, and we take for granted that even every exhale, that just by being alive, we want to talk about being enough, just by being alive, you are bringing life to this planet. Now through our other actions, unconsciously or consciously, we may be taking life or destroying things, and that's a whole other thing we can work on, but we can get back to understanding that in a sense of self-worth, of that we are actually just bringing life. With every exhale we give, we're bringing it to these plants. How gorgeous is that? So what we consider toxins is actually used somewhere to bring life. And we are part of this cycle. And we are unaware of this as we sit in traffic bitching about the people in front of us, or at the bank complaining about this person didn't give me this or that and that and that. And we're not even recognizing this part of this amazing cycle that we are. So I think it's just important sometimes to connect back to nature. I just got out of rehearsal for my new record. I'll talk about it again and again and again with the amazing Brian Prokop, and right now Jamie Egan from Catch 22 and Streetlight Manifesto, my old boy. And maybe we'll get some Paul Spatola from Hurt in there, we'll see. But I had a lot of anxiety because it's very difficult, the artistic process, and struggling and, you know, figuring out and making it right and perfect and all that fucking crap that gets in the way. And I just thought maybe I'd come out here to a little bit of nature and just reconnect to what's really important. It's my breath and my connection to this larger, this something larger, to be a part of it. You know? And when we talk about our breath bringing life to plants on this earth just by being alive, when we release what we consider toxins, the same thing can happen energetically and mentally and all those kinds of belief systems and the things that we can let go of, and this pain and this old stuff that we can release that to us is something we no longer want or need, when we're actually doing a service to others, to other energy systems in this world by letting go of that, because there are other things that can actually step up to that space and use that energy. So, anyway, that's all I got. In Lakesh Lakin, I am you, you are me, namaste.
My ass is soaking wet.
What? Too much?
Oh. My ass is wet. Ah, shit, my ass is wet.